Inside Artesian Football, joined now by senior Beau Shields, who saw his season come to an end with the injury to his knee earlier this year. And let's go to that a little bit. One of those plays, you look at it, didn't look like there was anything big, just kind of cut on it. You could tell when you went down there was something wrong at it. Can you talk us through a little bit about what happened on that play as you remember it, I guess?
Yeah, as I remember it, I was running the ball, and I was running to my left, and the end zone was right up here, and there was no one right here on my right. And in my mind, I'm scoring, so I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to score. I go to make this plant, and I think my knee might got too straight or something happened. And how my knee was, it just bent like that. You heard a pop, and after that, I was just down on the ground, and it was just like that.
Just like that, yeah. It happened. As you looked at it, too, and I think as people looked on the sideline, you looked like you had every intention of coming back into the game, or at least trying to.
Yeah, I did. The thing is, I've learned with going to the doctor and everything, it's not a very painful injury. I mean, right when it snaps, there's a lot of pain. But after about 5 minutes, I mean, I'm walking, I'm doing all this, and it's not hurting. I'm starting to jog. I'm thinking, I can go back in, I can go back. And the doctor came over and felt it and moved my leg, and it just would go like that. And
not a good idea.
No, not a good idea.
So let's talk a little bit. You had the surgery. How did everything go, and what are you facing right now?
Surgery went great. Rehab right now. 4 times a day. I got stretches and stuff right now to work on my flexibility, getting it back, and I'll progress. And by February, March-ish, I should be doing cuts, doing football-specific drills. And
you'll be ready to go then. Already got a full ride scholarship offered to you from Indiana State. Still your intention to be able to go play for the Sycamore?
We talked it down. The first thing I was worried about after that, and the doctor I went to is actually Indiana State's team doctor.
Okay, cool.
So info's being, everyone knows everything. They're still excited to have me.
All right, well, that's good. It's good for you. Obviously a blow to the team. Let's talk about your team now. It's good to see that you're back on the rehab, but your team had to obviously step up in your absence without you out there, and they've been playing very well so far.
I've missed one game, but it's been awesome to see them play like that. Guys have stepped up. I mean, we've got our D-line who's playing fantastic. We got Jeremy Millis, Zach Woods, we got Garrett John. We got some other guys down there. We got a bunch of sophomores stepping up now, and it's hard to ask a sophomore to fill in this role when he was expecting he's going to be playing JV. And it's awesome seeing that. And Jomo's filled in. He's been thrown around different positions. Come back to middle linebacker now, doing a heck of a job. And they're having energy, they're having fun, they're flying around, and it's awesome to see that. You know, it makes you feel good that, even without you, that they're having fun.
Obviously, you wanted to be able to be out there and play a little bit. You talked a little bit about the energy, and when people probably describe your game, probably since the first time you stepped on the field, and not having seen you a whole lot, saw you a little bit in middle school, but prior to that, I'm sure you've always been a little bit energetic. That's kind of been, but that's how people describe your game, like 100%, 110% from the get-go, and that's obviously something that you've grown up with or how you've decided to play.
Yeah. No, for me, the game's fun. You work all week. Practice is not necessarily my favorite thing. But, I mean, you get to Friday night, you got all that work done, you know you're ready, and it's time to stop thinking, just let go and have fun. And the energy there, when one guy, energy is so contagious. One guy has energy, everyone else does, and you realize, hey, we're doing good, we're having fun, and they don't like it. I mean, you're beating them.
And so that's something you just kind of learned as you grew up? I mean, obviously your dad played, and you've been around football really your entire life. Is that something that just kind of came natural to you, or something that they kind of coached you up to do, or is it just something that just kind of fell into place?
So in Little League, I remember playing, I was going up, and as I started getting pretty good, I'd play, and you make a tackle, you get back up, go to another play. And Dad told me one day, he's like, you have fun playing football. I was like, well, yeah. He's like, well, then show it. And then so you start showing it. I remember took off on the Bears one year, and it was almost like after every play, guys it was like a big celebration right there. Then you're like, okay, next play. I mean, so you have fun and energy, and it's contagious. It's addicting. That Friday night energy, that fun you have, it's like the best feeling in the world.
And it looks like some of your teammates obviously have picked up on some of that. It is contagious that they're able to do that. It's also, I think, a good thing for some of the little kids that come out to be able to see how you play the game. And I'm sure you like to be a role model to those kids as well that come up, so that doing the right things on and off the field, and how your energy is for those kids to be able to see, hey, if you play the game like that, you're going to have a lot of success.
Yeah, no, little kids camp. wears you out, but I love it. I mean, they're hanging all over you. They're seeing that you're having fun and that you can relate to them. You can talk to them, and then they see you, and that's what they want to be. They want to have fun. They want to play high school football. They want to help the little kids when they're there. And when they start having fun playing football, I mean, the game, it's not just football. It's lessons you learn there. I mean, it's life. It's your toughness. I mean, not just your physical, but I mean, it's all mental and heart and the aspects you learn. And you just want those little kids to have fun. And when they have fun, they want to learn that, and it just takes off.
Let's talk a little bit about the game coming up. Obviously, Mooresville is the opponent coming up on Saturday afternoon. You don't get the opportunity to be there, but you've played against Mooresville for several years. We're part of that big comeback coming in. What do you feel the team's going to have to do to be able to come out and try to be successful on Saturday afternoon?
Defensively, we're just going to have to fly around. You know, I'm not worried about it. They're going to know their assignments. They're going to know their alignments. It's just a matter of you get out there and you get the momentum and just fly around and have fun. And no matter what the play before was, you got another play here, and you just keep on going. Offensively, you know, our line, I have more faith in them. I mean, they need to have more confidence in themselves, and they're going to do great. They're a great line. And then it just takes one play. One play can turn around the whole game. Give confidence. Confidence is everything when you go out there. And I'm expecting offense will dominate. Defense will dominate. I'm
expecting a big time win.
I have high expectations for them. And, I mean, for me, I mean, it's the team.
Ready, fired up. You'd love to be out there. You can tell you would love to be able to be out there with them. We talked about you going to Indiana State. What are your plans? You're going to Indiana State, obviously, to play football. What are you going there to study? What would you like to do? I guess coaching may be one of those things in your career as well.
I'd like to be a sports medicine doctor. Yep. You know, I've hurt my hand, then with my knee. Talking about it's something I'd like to do. Work with athletes, and yeah, I'd like to do that.
Maybe coaching little kids down the line.
Little kids would be awesome. I love little kids. I love working with them. Sunday school classes, everything. Just little kids. We just get along.
All right. Hey, we appreciate taking time to come in and join us. Good luck with the rehab, and we'll see you out there, I'm sure, during the football game.
Cool. Thank you.
That's Artesians senior linebacker Beau Shields. The Artesians obviously missing his energy out there, but he's happy to see, like he said, to see his teammates step up, playing well in his absence. We're going to take a break. We'll bring the head coach, Fred Kutruff, back in and take a look at those Mooresville Pioneers a little bit more in depth when Inside Artesian Football continues.
For Artesian Outdoors, the Bass Pro Shop on State Road 37 next to 84 Lumber. Inside, you'll find a shop crammed full with all your hunting and fishing needs. Artesian Outdoors, the Bass Pro Shop, carries a full line of archery and hunting supplies of all types. And they have a giant selection of tackle, live bait, and fishing gear. And catalog ordering is also available every Monday. For all your hunting and fishing needs, stop by Artesian Outdoors, the Bass Pro Shop on State Road 37 next to 84 Lumber behind O'Neill Mulch.
Back inside Artesian Football with the head coach, Fred Kutruff, and, you know, just being able to talk with Beau when we had the opportunity, a huge loss to your team. He's been a huge contributor over the 4 years that he's here, and I'm sure you can't say enough good things about what Shields has done since he's been here.
Well, I've tried to stress to my kids, both one plays volleyball, one plays football, that, you know, that's the way you try to be a player. Whatever you're doing, you go at it 100%. That's why Indiana State gave him a full ride scholarship, and it was a big blow to our team. But I'm really happy with our guys. You know, I first said, "Well, it seems like we're playing a little better without Beau." Well, our kids have just stepped up. They know how valuable he was, and and from that standpoint, our kids have turned up a notch. And you know, we really miss Beau, but our kids aren't feeling sorry for themselves. And Beau's going to go off and have a great career at Indiana State. And our kids are doing just what they're supposed to do. So I think Beau has laid the foundation for our younger kids, our kids out there now. We're all playing like Beau, and it's been nice to watch.
Let's take a look at what's going to happen coming up on Saturday. It'll be at Lucas Oil Stadium, 4:30. It's the Ivy Tech Classic, but it's basically mid-state conference teams playing, in addition to Roncalli, who wants to be a mid-state conference team as well. But when you line it up, it's going to be the third game of the afternoon. It's going to be Mooresville. It's a county rivalry matchup. We alluded to the game a couple of years ago. That was a fantastic matchup there. New coach, though, second year here, coming up, and it's an offense that they're going to come in and they're going to want to run the football. They run a little different than what Roncalli does, but something that you guys are going to have to be ready for come Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, we've been working against the, you know, I don't know what you actually call it. I've heard flex bone, rocket bone, but it's very effective. We had problems with it last year. They got a couple quick guys. The Odell kid, number 20, is probably one of the best backs we've seen. He's on kickoff, return, he punts, he does it all. Very special athlete. They got a couple other guys go in there with him. They got a big guy in the middle big fullback they like to give it to, and if you don't get him fit up, he's going to get 4 or 5. So they do some things that are going to cause us problems, but we've been working on it. And then they throw it just enough to keep you off balance. So again, just like the past 2 weeks we've faced running teams, we've got to have the pass covered. We can't go to sleep, and that's been what we've been stressing all week.
When we talk about, it's hard to describe what they do offensively with the set backs they have in the backfield, but you can talk a little bit about what we're going to see out of them. Some things we'll see formation-wise as they line up on Saturday afternoon.
Well, you're going to see basically the same formation. It's going to be a wing right, a tight end with a wing, kind of like we call it like I said, the flex bone, wing tees type of stuff, and they're going to have really tight splits, and they're going to, we call it the belly. They're going to fake to the big guy, and then they're going to either give it to the second back, which you'll see him coming in, and the quarterback keeps it. Then they run a couple tosses. So basically, it won't be a lot of formations, but what they do is they do it really well, and they've been in every ball game. Our kids are not going to overlook them. I know, we're 3-4, they're 2-5. They've got a team that they've lost some close ones, and they feel, they've just kind of fallen apart, whether it be the last couple of minutes. So we're looking for their best game, and we're going to give them our best game.
It's going to be a ball control game for them. They want to take some time off the clock and keep you guys off the field. That's their game plan, keep their defense off the field. Can you talk a little bit about what their defense will show when they are on the field on Saturday afternoon?
Well, they got a new defensive coordinator, and it kind of still run a 4-4-4-2. So, but what our philosophy is, we don't care how long they have the ball as long as we score when we get it. So they can keep the ball as long as we score. But again, they got some good size. One of the Odell's brothers, a good football player. He also the big 84, plays defensive end. They got a couple of nice, really good linebackers. Looks like they got some speed, and they got a lot of size. I mean, they got some big kids. So it's we're looking for a 4-quarter battle, and it should be a good one.
In order to win that 4-quarter battle, what are the things that you guys are going to have to do offensively and defensively to be successful on Saturday afternoon?
Well, I think our offense, I know we played a really good team last week, but our offense I really challenged our offensive line this week. They've done a really good job, but I didn't think we played with the confidence that our defense is playing with up front there. And I think you'll see a different offensive line for us. We got to get, moving and knowing our assignments, and I'm hoping to see that. And we got to execute. We got to catch the football. Hayden Northern has had some great balls. His stats aren't showing it. But it's, our receivers have to catch that football. He's putting him right there, because all of a sudden, instead of being first down, now you're looking at 2nd and 7. It really kind of hurts us. And I like to see our receivers step up. I've seen some good things, but we got to take it to the next level. We get ready for this sectional. On the defensive side, we got to make some stops and get off the field. We can't, just like Roncalli, we can't get down on ourselves. They're gonna get the ball for a while, but we eventually got to make that stop, bend, not break, and maybe cause a couple turnovers. And, hopefully good things happen for us.
It'll be fun being up there to be able to play in Lucas soil for the second time.
Yeah, I think so. Some people have asked me how the kids feel. I think the kids are excited, but they're not, that's not their focus. I can tell we're coming out to practice and get better, and I know they're excited to go up there. But, we love our facility. We just soon play here.
All right, looking for a win on Saturday afternoon. We'll see you up there.
Thanks.
Artesian head coach Fred Kutruff here inside Artesian Football, Martinsville on Saturday afternoon. It's the 3rd game. Get up there early, taking the sights at Indy. See some other mid-state conference matchups, and then get out there to watch the Artesians as they battle their county rivals, the Mooresville Pioneers, on Saturday afternoon. Kickoff set for 4:30 in the afternoon. I'd like to thank the head coach for coming in for Fred Kutruff, along with Beau Shields, who joined us as well, and Carl Van Devender, who produced it. I'm Eric Meyer. We'll see you again next time inside Artesian Football.